Okay, so because you said you had the host of your relative, your husband's sister, and you, after let's say 2 months max, you moved out. So there are so many questions, because even yesterday when a couple days ago I was live streaming, someone asked a question, how long can you be able to be stable on your own? So those one I have few questions. Number one is, now you are working. How long did it take for you to get your first job, and how did you get your first job?
Okay, we arrived here and we had to wait for our social security card, and it took 7 days.
Yes.
It arrived in the mail on the 8th day. Now we started to apply for jobs. I was lucky. I got my first job in the second week, and I started working. Yes, and I was so lucky.
What is the type of job did you get the first one?
Yeah, our host told us we have to apply everything. We are not supposed to choose.
Very good advice, and you have a very good host.
Yeah, we were applying in malls, stores like Home Depot, Walmart. Those that we could get fast. Yeah. He asked me if I can apply for restaurants like McDonald's, and I was like, you know what? I can't serve. I don't know American food. Then, as we went on for shopping, I could see people working at Walmart, Target, Kroger, and I was like, I can do this. This is not hard. Just stocking the shelves, and
you get your dollars.
Yeah, you can't compare that to McDonald's. Yeah. People coming there to order and you can't understand the accent. So I was lucky I got a job in the store at Walmart.
Amount of money per hour you get, and the amount of money you are making per month in Kenya. I know the life here is a little bit more expensive compared to Kenya, but how do you see the intensity of the job, the minimum dollar job I'm talking about, like Walmart, the energy you are using and the energy you use in Kenya, and the amount of money you can make versus the one in Kenya? How can you compare to someone who hasn't been here yet?
At first, it's not easy. I'll not lie. At first, it's not easy. You have to... When you convert from dollar to Kenyan shillings, you'll see it's a lot. But because you're still at your host, it's good because you are saving. Yes. So that you can start life once you move out. And when you go out now to pay your bills and everything, now you have to work together with your husband and make the ends meet. Remember, this is not your future. You're not working in the store forever. Exactly. You're going to upgrade. You're going to upgrade. So once you're in the hostess, take this job, work. As you know how to go about things, you'll just go up. Because nowadays I don't work at home.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Another thing, did you apply using job agents, or you apply direct to the website of Walmart, whatever, Target, Amazon? Did you apply direct, or you also use these recruiting agencies?
Yeah, we applied direct to the Walmart website.
Oh, okay, that's very good to hear. Yeah. Related to that, so at the moment, I believe you and your husband both are working. Yeah. And you have kids who are in school. Mm-hmm. Can you explain how much do you pay for your school? Because some people, they want to know, Kenya, school is very expensive. How much do you pay for your school, which is American school?
For my kids' school?
Yeah.
We don't pay anything. Schools here are free. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure people understand. Because
the only thing that we do is just wake these kids up in the morning, prepare them, give them breakfast, pray for them, and bid them, have a good day, guys. Let's meet in the evening. That's all. Yeah.
Okay.
We don't say anything.
Okay, that which is very, very helpful here, because if we can, I mean, with the life and the saving is difficult here. If you have to pay for schools again, it's very, very expensive. We cannot be able to afford our life. Okay, related question to also that one. So, if for the jobs you have been working, and the normal life you live, you are in the state of Texas.
Yeah.
Have you been to any other states?
To stay?
To state in maybe, have you been maybe to DC or other state apart from Texas?
Yeah, I have been to Maryland.
If you compare between the apartments, just the one you have, amount, whatever, you have been to Maryland, you have seen some friends, how do you compare the life in terms of the expenses between Maryland and Texas?
Yeah. I went there for 2 days, and I could tell life in Maryland is a bit higher than here. I could tell that even from the gas, their gas was a bit costly than here in Texas. And by that time, I asked my friends, the gas here is so costly. And they told me, no, right now it is cheaper. Right now it is cheaper. And then the apartment cost in Maryland, I found them a bit costly.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I was talking on the video when I was talking about the finding the host. Sometimes you might have opportunity to have maybe 2 or 3 people accepting to be your host. But one of the things you have to consider is also, where do they live? Do they live in Maryland? Do they live in New York? Do they live in Texas? I'm giving an example. Because the cost of living, I mean, yes, you're allowed to move to one state to another, but while you are brand new, you cannot just, I'm arriving to your state in New York, after 1 week I'm moving. Where are you going? You see, it's very difficult to start life here. Especially, so if you have the option of being in the state like Texas, that's very, very good.
Yeah.